right. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. It's the Podium Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you always know if there's a date to start when I just get it really close to the mic and be like, all right.
We have Andrew Hartlove.
Yes, we do.
We have Mark Altman.
And we have Sam Nichols.
Oh, there we go.
Look at that.
We're changing it up.
That was unscripted, by the way, and
this whole thing is unscripted, baby.
We are. Current time is 8:03 on Friday, the 27th of September. We're about to hit October, so it's about to get real cold.
I love that we give an
Real
update
spooky.
on the times and dates when we start this. Like, I want everybody to have the details of when we get this thing going.
We have about 30 seconds left in this minute, I think. Hold
It's
on.
72 degrees outside.
Okay, it's 72 degrees outside. It's raining.
There's going to be a
some
long
slight-
day if we do this.
You'll be expecting some light rain later on in the race. Funny enough, there's light rain right now. Stay informed. Get notifications on severe weather. We're supposed to have a lot of weather here in Morgantown. At about 9 a.m., which is in about an hour.
Why are we doing a weather report?
Because we should have had weather in Singapore. If it would have rained, I think that race would have been real nice.
it was still a really good race.
I thought it was a real snoozer of a race.
Really, you think?
I mean, what really happened?
I mean, nothing. I mean,
okay, well,
Lando
off
Norris
the rip,
wins.
yeah.
Whoa.
No, the first time he's ever led a lap.
That's a good one to start.
First lap.
And full domination, right?
Yeah, full domination.
Every lap. That's pretty good.
I saw people were upset that Lando Norris got a graphic from like Sky Sports, ESPN, all these different ones saying like total domination,
yeah,
and
I
they're
saw
like,
that.
where were these for all Max's total dominations? And it was like, okay, he did it like 5 or 6 times in a row, and Lando's never done it. So it's like
I saw that same thing too, and people was like, "Yo, they change the graphics every year." Max had his it just looked different last year. It was just but I did see that.
no, there is a thing that I saw on Twitter, I think, and it was like someone X, whatever. I'm never gonna call it that.
Same.
I saw a graphic, and it was someone that went through all of ESPN's, Sky Sports, all their posts about like race win, or like all their posts in general through the season.
Right.
Max has the least amount of posts from all the racers, even though he like won how many races. Charles Leclerc, or like in a single day, after a race weekend. Like Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton are like the two highest for like.
I mean, it makes sense. They're two fan favorites.
Yeah. Well, no,
British buys them. I say.
It's
British.
And Lando Norris is also high up on there, where Charles Leclerc got that from Monaco, but for his Monza one, nowhere near the same number. But like Lando Norris, Lewis Hamilton, George Russell, all those guys got like a bunch of posts where it's like, I can see the British bias that they talk about.
It kind of makes sense for Lando because it's in the sense that he's the championship battler.
Contender,
you know? Yeah. So, Leclerc doing great. Cool, but it's not doing anything for the championship. But if Lando does good, he could pull this championship off.
Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about that. Like, basically, we're beating a dead horse here. But Lando Norris,
I got something else to beat on that horse.
Uh-oh.
After this, so, Lando did exactly what he needed to do today. And surprisingly, Max getting P2 is really bad for Lando's championship bouts.
By 20 seconds?
By 20 seconds, yeah. But Max needs to do a lot worse for Lando to win this championship.
And he also, if he got the fastest lap, though, he would have,
yes.
Right.
But we'll come back to the fastest lap because that's some interesting news as well.
I hear you.
But the gap between Max and Lando right now, it's 331 Max to 279 Lando. And that is a 52-point gap, right?
Damn.
Lando's first race win, Miami,
Mm-hmm.
the gap between Max and Lando, 53 points.
Really?
Man, really?
So over, I think that's 8 to 9 races or so. Over those 8 races, Lando has only been able to take 1 point off of Max's championship streak.
Oh, yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. And then you were expecting Lando to overcome that gap in the next 6 races.
Something like that. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's doable, but
Max has to DNF.
Max has to DNF
2 races, or be in a bad position every time.
I think Ferrari not being on, or they did not qualify, correct?
Yeah, no, not at all.
I mean, Sainz spun out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Leclerc had a bad one, and he was out of position. And I think that's the only reason why Max was on podium today.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to help his championship out a lot because I think this is the race that Red Bull is supposed to do the worst at. And they're expecting to do a little bit better, and hopefully in Texas, and we'll see. So we'll just see this battle between him and Lando.
No, totally. And I don't want to toot McLaren's horn too much, but they still kept a gap from the other drivers, even after the wing fixes and everything like that. And it's Yeah, they're getting the gaps and everything, but also Oscar has to step up to be able to prevent Max from getting to those points and stuff like that. Because there were a lot of points where Oscar needs to defend at this point.
I would say I agree with that, but I think the car works the best when it's in open air. Because
Mm-hmm.
Lando pulled out, he was like on lap 10, he was like 10 seconds ahead. Whereas like, how many wins have Lando had? This is 3 now. And
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
only won
Yeah.
in Miami because of the safety car.
You're right.
He won in Zandervoort, the Dutch one, by 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he won this one by 20 seconds. Can he win a race without a purely dominant car?
I
mean-
don't know, but also at the same time, people could have said that about Max because it wasn't like his first championship win wasn't with a super dominant car, but it's still almost as good, if not better, than the Mercedes that year.
I would agree that the car was good, but he had an equal championship in Lewis that year. He had to fight every lap with Lewis. It was a dogfight, wheel to wheel battle. Lando's not fighting anybody in his 3 wins.
I feel like it's still a dominating car. Mercedes just had a better engine. They were faster, but Red Bull had better aerodynamics.
I would say-
that was the reason it kept up.
Correct, but at least he was combating somebody.
Yeah.
Let's take last year, for example. Max had a hugely dominant car, 20 plus seconds. And what did he do with it? He won 10 races in a row.
Yeah.
If a McLaren has that kind of dominant car, and I'm not putting this all on Lando, it's a little bit on the McLaren team too. But if you have a car that can do 20-second gaps on you, they should be winning every weekend.
I mean,
Yeah.
Or they have to be winning every
Yeah,
weekend.
they
true,
really
but
should.
you also can't screw up, strategies on a daily basis.
Correct. Which
You know,
McLaren kind of needs to.
McLaren has been known to do, like, they're not like Ferrari bad, but they have been known to make some bad mistakes at the worst possible times.
Yes. I think McLaren just wasn't prepared to be in a championship battle this year. I think they were like, next year, we're going to be good.
And then
All of a sudden, they're in the best car.
right. It's like they were going into the season, it's like, all right, we'll run P2, P3, maybe we'll battle with Ferrari, and then you're sitting there and you're like, wait, Red Bull's bad?
Yeah. Oh,
It's like,
wait.
It's like, wait, hold on. Hold 1 second. Hold on. Just holding the phone here, Batman.
No, I totally 100% agree. I think I would like to see some more wheel-to-wheel racing. I mean, the one time we saw some wheel-to-wheel with Max and Norris was Austria,
True.
Yeah, the thing about that one though, I think it's a little bit of a unique situation, just because that one is who can corner the best with that one, and I don't know if you got straights like Austin does. I'm pretty sure Austin has a big
This is-
straight, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. It's just going to be another. It should be another McLaren, like 20-second.
But
victory.
I think Red Bull's made some upgrades specifically for that track. They put them on a little
Really?
early.
Okay.
I'm curious to see how they perform in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, if Max, because now with that fastest lap, if Max gets P2, if Lando gets P1 and fastest lap for the rest of the race, for even the sprints, and if Max gets P2 every time, Max has got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how. That's how close
You know,
it is.
hey, you're saying Max doesn't have the championship anymore. Do you think he's got a shot at it still?
Max or Lando?
Yeah, you said Max is out of the championship now, like after seeing like what Red Bull was having issues
No,
earlier
I
in
think
the season.
Red Bull's out of the championship. I think Max has done enough on the front end.
Oh, do you think Max can hold it?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, he's only lost 1 point since Miami to Norris. Only 1 point to Norris. And then, like, I like Norris, but for Norris to really knock this out of the park without Max DNFing, Norris is going to have to put in the next 7 races of his lifetime. It is possible. I don't expect to see it.
You know
Especially
what I
with
want?
Oscar doing well and the Ferrari's doing well. But yeah, what?
I want Kevin Magnussen.
Where was he?
K-Mag.
I was expecting some chaos from the K-Mag.
I like that. I like that a lot. Chaos from the K-Mag.
The chaos with the
Yeah.
K-Mag. Chaos with a K. But
He
poor
needs to start a
K-Mag.
podcast with that name.
Well, he might need to next year.
I
Yeah.
mean,
No, hey, Kevin Magnussen, if you hear this and steal that name, you'll be hearing from our DA lawyers.
From our lawyers.
speaking about people who have left us and that
Don't start this.
we are deeply
we
saddened to hear of
remember.
the news of Daniel Ricciardo's Daniel, the beautiful
The honey
man,
badger.
the honey badger Ricciardo's retirement. As of yesterday, the 26th of September 2024, Daniel Ricciardo has formally retired from Formula One.
I don't know if retire is the right word.
I don't know. He didn't retire.
He got fired.
He got fired.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
he's stepping away for a bit.
Yeah.
But we're sad to see him go. I mean, honestly, is it an understatement to say that Danny Rick is a fan favorite?
Oh, 100%.
No, 100% he's a fan favorite. He may not be like an insane driver nowadays like he was like with Red Bull and maybe at the start of Renault, but like I think he's still a bit. I think everyone still loves him. He's got that smile. Like I think someone called it the $100,000 smile or something like that. And yeah.
I was talking to my friend about it, and you know what? Danny Rick was the face of Formula One, F1 to Drive to Survive
for a while.
Yeah. And so I mean, I think a lot of fans that came into Netflix's era of Drive to Survive like Danny, and this was their introduction to the sport. And now they stuck around long enough to watch the sport to see him get fired. It's like, oh no, you know. And
it's going to be a big storyline when the season comes out.
It's going to be an episode on Drive to Survive. It has to be.
A whole episode,
Right.
you think?
I mean, they did a whole episode on his return last time.
That's a good point.
I mean, you know, he has been making a name for himself to step away and coming back, and you know, he's got that one line saying, you know, I've never left. You know, I've only stepped away for a little while, but I'm back.
Honestly, watch. He's going to get a job in Sky Sports. He's going to be
a
commentator or
commentator?
something
I
like
could
that.
see.
I mean, look at. I mean, perfect example. Look at Gunter Steiner.
Yeah.
Guy left, or a guy leaves, or either leaves or gets fired from Haas, and then goes right into broadcasting.
Yeah. I think it's a little unfortunate how they handle it. Everybody knew on Singapore was his last race. Everybody, they just didn't announce it.
They should have announced it. If everyone knew, why would you not announce it off the rip?
Must have been something in the contract.
No, I don't like how
I don't like it either.
V-Carb handled it.
Why is it that V-Carb is being absolutely brutal against Danny Ricciardo, but Red Bull can't be brutal to Sergio Perez?
I've heard stories that, you know, Christian Horner has a close relationship with Checo, and
I also heard that
like
there's
that.
a little bit of money in their pockets from Mexican government. That's what I've heard. Because
wow,
The
that's
sponsorships.
the
I think.
sponsorships and all these
The
different things.
amount of
And
money
it's like
that Checo brings in.
yeah, like there was documentaries that were paid for by the Mexican government focusing on him for Disney Plus. There's all these different advertisements all around Mexico with his face. It's like
The argument, though, is that Danny Rick probably brings in the same amount of sponsorship.
do you think because
Maybe not Mexican type money, but brand recognizability.
I don't know, because it's like you look at in the Netherlands, you see all these lunch boxes, backpacks, all these different things for Max.
Yeah.
right.
I don't think you see that anymore for Daniel
That's true.
Ricciardo.
That's true.
Like Daniel Ricciardo, maybe at the beginning of his career when he was like Red Bull and everything, he was the face of Red Bull.
Yeah.
I think I could give it to him. But nowadays he was considered kind of a washed up driver. So it's like I don't think he brings in that type of revenue.
I mean, as much as it hurts me to say, I think you'd put him in the same bin as like Fernando Alonso. Like
I wouldn't even say Fernando, because Fernando's still that famous Spanish driver. Like
He's got
still
championships. Like he
he's
can
got
rely on his
championships.
championships.
He's
to speak for
very
himself.
big. He's still very like well known in Spain. And like Carlos Sainz may be like taking a little bit of that, but I feel like Fernando Alonso is just
I agree with that.
a much more recognizable face, and he's been there for how long? And like
Yeah. And I think people look at the mid 2000s and be like, "Oh, Fernando, the contender, the championship winner,"
Exactly.
which Danny hasn't gotten.
mm-hmm.
Right.
And
I mean, I guess
that's
that's
the thing. He was a contender, and he also has one championship.
Yes.
So that's like a big thing where I feel like that's a little bit different.
What do you guys think of Danny doing the fastest lap?
I mean, good for him.
Yeah?
I mean, like
His last race ever, yeah.
his last race ever, just kind of taking it out of nowhere. I mean, maybe not out of nowhere, but like, I mean, good.
No,
for
it's
him.
kind of out of nowhere.
Well,
it
how
wasn't
do you
really anything.
how do you think it came about? Do you think it was Danny's idea? Do you think it was the team's idea? Because something that's a team collusion is where I'm kind of leaning here, because they really helped Red Bull out.
I was about to say, I was like, he helped his former teammate out,
Yeah.
and like it seems like after he left, they have no bad blood. There was no bad blood.
I don't think they have ever. I was reading up on it. I don't think he never had bad blood with Max. He didn't really appreciate how Red Bull was handling the situation and their things. But him and Max were never really on bad terms.
Okay. I just remember it might have been just
I think
Drive
at
to
the
Survive
time,
and everything.
Yeah, the hype, the battleship. But actually, they got along pretty well.
Yeah, but it's like
So do you think the fastest lap was like
I think that was Danny.
a middle finger to McLaren and Lando?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I think it was Danny going, I'm going to help out my former teammate, and
We need the transcripts.
I'm going to take this.
Transcripts.
Because didn't Lando have it before?
Lando had it. That's what I'm saying.
Like until the last lap.
Yeah, so Danny literally took it right at the end, and that only helps because he didn't get the point.
Mm-hmm.
It does help. Danny did set the lap record for Singapore.
Yeah.
So his name does stay on the record book for a little bit.
I mean, hey,
Oh wow, he has the actual lap record.
Yes, because he did it on the lowest amount of fuel on the freshest tires.
Oh, so he was just flying.
He was he was the lightest car on track. I just think it's a little sketchy because Lando had that point. Danny's not getting that point at all. Nobody's like, it's, whose idea did it come from? But I think it's interesting.
I don't know. VCarb, even though it technically is not like associated with Red Bull, I'm doing air quotes there. Even though they're not technically like associated, I think they really got close connections still, especially Daniel Ricciardo with like Red Bull and everything. And he was pretty close with Horner even after he left and everything. And I kind of feel like he's like, I'm going to help my former team. I know it's my last race. And he was like, maybe he realized he could try for the record.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Danny Rick was the third driver for Red Bull for like the longest time.
So long.
Like I think last year was when he drops down to AlphaTauri, because you had Nick DeVries gone, and then he drops down from being the third driver at Red Bull to the first or second seat at AlphaTauri, and then that thing happens to his wrist in the Netherlands, and then it's like
you guys talked about it before. It's unfortunate that they didn't give him Texas. Like,
he's a fan favorite.
Why is he not maybe it's because that's I think a start of a 3-race streak, but I think it's like they legit had they cut off Danny Rick before his favorite race, and they just had him do Singapore, the hardest race on the track.
Right.
It's like they literally took their horse out to the last possible second, and then they're going to put it in Liam Lawson. And I'm like, it's just a little unfortunate.
I mean, like the guy. I mean, like as much as I hate the University of Texas, the guy is a Longhorns fan through and through.
Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, as much as I'm a West Virginia fan, I love it the fact that he loves college football.
No, absolutely.
I love it that he likes the Bills. I love it that he likes college football. I like how like diverse that guy is. I love how Danny Rick he takes in literally anything with the biggest smile on his face, and I think he should just deserve literally anything that he wants, really.
I want to go off on that for a bit.
Okay, all right, go on.
Biggest smile on his face, and I think it's a good point. You know who's not having a big smile on his face right now?
Who's that?
Alex Albon. He is losing his mind that Calapinto is his teammate. Calapinto did I think the move of the day in his race start. He caught up with 3 people, came up right next to Albon. And then Albon gets on the radio and he goes, "What is he doing? He's coming up on the inside." That man is stressed. And I think Albon for the last 3 years has had Latifi and Sargent as teammates.
He wasn't thinking that anyone could do this to him.
He's been racing against middle schoolers this entire time. And then Calapinto comes in and Albon was upset that Sargent was leaving. Now we know why.
Right.
So Albon has had this couple of years I'm the go-lucky, carefree kind of a guy. He gets 1, 2, 3 weeks bad with Calapinto, and he is stressed. Danny Rick has had a hard 2 years, and guess what? He's kept a smile on his face the entire time. That man has gotten fired from McLaren. That man has been into the AlphaTauri, broke his wrist, and came back out and smiled. He's been getting beat by Yuki Tsunoda. He got pushed out. He had unofficially got fired, and guess what? He had a smile on the entire time. He did.
He did. He really did.
And I think that's a testament to Danny Rick's character.
No,
I'm honestly not the biggest fan of Danny Rick, and that's a really blasphemous statement to say.
Right.
I can't deny that's Danny Rick's personality, and I think that's something really commendable.
I mean, no, absolutely. I mean, you can't just be the casual face of F1 for literally no reason. Like, you have to have some reason why people like you. I mean, I like Fernando Alonso just because of how laid back he is. I mean, now granted, when he's in a bad car and morale is down, he can kind of is notorious.
But he's
for
been that way for years.
I mean, but he has been that way for a long time. But if you get him in a good car, he'll be better. But Danny Rick, no matter what it really is, I feel like he's always he always loves talking to the media. But someone who doesn't like talking to anybody right now?
Who would that be?
Who?
That'd be the Mad Dutchman, Max Verstappen. We don't know why.
Oh, man.
We don't know why. But as of recent,
I think I have a theory why.
We'll get to that in a second. But let's get the news out real quick. Last week, Max is in a press conference with 2 other drivers.
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was. It might have been Lando and Lewis.
Before that, you need to go back one press conference.
Oh, okay.
One press conference. Now, they said, "Max, how's the car doing?" And he goes, "It's fucked. The car's fucked."
Okay.
Because this is not doing good. It's not bad. And I can't get it under control. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing. Okay. I'm not paraphrasing the curse word. So then the FIA hits him up with a penalty. I don't know if you know. They hit him up with community service.
Yes, I did see that. Yes.
Community service.
Now that I have seen that, or now that you mentioned that, I do remember that. And but then
so now he comes to the press conference.
So now he comes to the press conference, and literally this is gonna be a really weird reference, but have you ever seen there's for the Boston Bruins in the NHL, there's a press conference with Brad Marchand, and he has like a bet with somebody, and he just gives the shortest answers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like any question that Brad would have gotten, he'd be like, "Yeah, it was good." Yeah, no, I mean it was great. Like, yeah, that kind of stuff. But like Max, any question, he'd be like, "Yeah, it's okay."
Good.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah.
No
comment.
No comment.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff. And like even the reporter asked him like, "Hey, can we talk to you after the press conference?" And doesn't say anything, but he gives him like a huge thumbs up. Like you can see him. He's like light in his eyes. Like, blink twice if you need help. Like that kind of stuff. And he's just like, I know you can't see it, but like,
yeah.
Help.
Yeah.
But it was nice, I think, cool too, because we're taking this from almost a journalism perspective. He's giving these answers, and he looked at the journalist. He goes, "It's not you. It's the press conference.
And like,
I would like to give you your answers, but."
And like, you could tell that Max is like, "Yes, I want to answer your questions, and I want to answer them truthfully.
I respect your job. I want to give you content.
I want to give you your answers truthfully, but I can't come up here and risk another penalty if I need to lie to you.
Especially if it'll be like a sporting penalty the next time.
Right. And it's like, of course, we don't know what happens behind the camera because, the camera's not rolling. We don't know what's going on. But, he could talk, all he wants. But like, I remember seeing this one graphic on Instagram where it's like Max is like surrounded by a bunch of mics and like he's got like tape over his mouth.
Yeah.
And it's like, guy is like being held like hostage.
A little bit. He took that press conference outside, and then the FIA goes, "No, you can't do it here in the hallway. You have to do it in the room." And he goes, "Screw it. We'll do it outside. The outside. And
he went out there.
He made a gaggle. He had a whole
everyone
people
followed
around him. I think that's a picture of the season. To be honest with you.
I mean, if that's not an episode on Drive to Survive, I mean, like,
I think it will be. Yeah,
I don't know what is.
FIA just gets involved too much with like how the drivers are acting and everything, and it's a little ridiculous.
It was the jewelry thing with Lewis. It's these curse words with Yuki. It's
curse words with
Max.
every driver.
Yeah, and
they're like telling them reduce the curse words on the radio, and I'm like, it's supposed to be private. It's not
a sport.
It's you're telling me that the NFL doesn't realize their guys cuss or say some nasty stuff on like in the middle of the game. You don't catch it on air because they don't focus on it, and even if they do, they mute that stuff as fast as they can.
Right, and even if stuff catches on air, you'll get Chris Collinsworth saying like, "Oh, there's some colorful language for you,"
and that's the thing where it's like, you don't have to show those radios where they're cursing.
Exactly.
You don't need to make that a point. But FIA wants to make it dramatic and wants to make it a spectacle and puts it out there, but yet they tell them don't curse. What are you going to do with that?
What's also very interesting to that point is that they go, "Oh, you can't curse. It's bad. It's wrong. Penalty. We don't condone that language." But the official Formula One Twitter account will post that clip of Max and be like, "Oh my God, he said a curse word." So which one is it? Can you not post it? Why are you sensationalizing it?
And they love it on Drive to Survive as well.
Exactly.
It's like you can't make your cake and eat it too. Yeah. It's like pick a side, Twix man.
This is the one thing that has put Lewis and Max together. Lewis has put support for Max. I think the whole drivers.
I think every single driver is just pissed off about it.
Yeah.
Because it's.
I mean, it's
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. I mean, like in reality, it's like okay. Perfect example. Have you ever seen the intro to the Pat McAfee show?
Yeah.
It's like they're like the guy who's talking is like, there might be some curse words because that's how the real people in the real world talk. Like that kind of stuff. It's like even ESPN is like, they swear because that's just how people talk.
Yeah,
the times are changing,
and that's the thing where like ESPN has accepted the fact that first 2 hours is going to be like somewhat clean for TV. It's like good enough, but then they have that last hour that they only post online. Right. That is pure like cursing. It's
just Pat McAfee being Pat McAfee.
Exactly, and it's this crew just doing their thing. It's like how they naturally are. It's not trying to change the person.
Right.
And they just accept the fact. But I don't know why the FIA can't just realize that they need to calm down with that. They need to not really care as much about that stuff.
And plus,
Did you see Max's response, or did you see what his defense was to the stewards who brought him in?
No.
His defense was, "Oh, sorry, English not my first language."
Oh my god, yeah, no, he
goes, "No,
plays that one so quickly.
Oh my god.
Oh, it wasn't my
incredible.
first one. I just
That's
thought that's how
incredible.
people talked. You know?
That's incredible. I love that.
Me no English.
Oh god. I love that.
Oh, also, this is really random, but I just thought about it. Shout out to my little brother. He's a Lego content creator. Go follow Will the Bricker.
I will do that right now, actually.
You better be following Pit to Podium first.
He's got some buddies in good places for Lego and was able to tell me some of the F1 information.
Oh.
They're all cars.
This is breaking
Every
news.
single set that they're going to be
yeah.
releasing is all going to be cars. So it's going to be all the grids. Like every car of the grid.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Do you think they're doing one for each driver?
It can't. It says
guess-
it has
that
about
would just be a sticker.
17 or so sets.
Okay. So
So some of them are double packs.
Okay.
Two.
I'd best be getting
okay.
a Fernando Alonso.
Yeah.
So who's
Well,
getting
have you
left
not
out?
gotten the Aston Martin?
Oh, I have.
Yeah. Okay, I was
Oh,
about to say.
I have. Don't worry. But what's his Instagram? I'm following him right now.
Will the Bricker.
Will
He's also on TikTok. That's where he's more famous. Go give
Will-
him a follow if you like Lego.
They have to do a helmet, right? They have
I
to
think
do a
eventually.
helmet.
I think they're eventually gonna. My prediction is more the larger F1 cars.
Yeah.
Which also to the viewers or listeners, I got the Mercedes one. It's a great set.
Quinn Roby,
Yeah.
our friend of the podcast, his roommate Gary has the McLaren set, and I've seen it in person. It's like it is huge.
No, it's
And
like a foot and a half long.
It's got like actual like suspension too.
No, that-
it's insane.
It's
it really
nuts.
is.
The one I got has an engine in the back that literally, when you roll the back wheels, it has the engine going. You can turn the front wheels with the actual steering wheel inside
Right.
the cockpit, but you can also have. There's a little knob on top that also turns it.
Right.
It's crazy, and like you said, suspension, everything like that, and the wing also does DRS.
Oh really?
That's
Yeah,
cool.
you can flip
That's
it up
really
and down and
cool.
everything. Yeah. But no, Lego has already made some super cool F1 sets, so I think that I
I'm
think there's some
looking forward to it.
potential. Yeah,
Really
and
forward
like
to
you said, I think after these car sets that are going to come out, I think it's going to be helmets. I think it's going to be my personal hope is that they really like those Art Deco type sets where it's
Yeah.
like maybe a mural of like some of the logos, or maybe a mural of some of the racetracks that
I was about to say,
are,
yeah,
like
yeah,
could be
you could do,
relatively
like,
cheap.
You could do like a mini version, like you know the one set of Hogwarts that's like it's like scale
Yeah.
size, where it's like they have like the little
It's like the
minifigures.
dots basically.
Yeah, it's like they'll have the minifigures that like set on one of the studs.
Yeah.
You could do that, but for like you could do that for like Austin or Vegas or like I mean I think a Vegas set would be really
Ooh,
cool.
That'd be
I
actually.
think they're gonna do pit wall stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh,
Definitely
yeah,
pit
pit
wall
wall
Pit wall
stuff.
stuff. I think the
Yeah.
trophy might be one.
Ooh.
You think the F1 Championship trophy?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I think it'd be interesting. I think it'd be a bigger build, or it could be medium size. I don't know. I could see
That'd
it.
be
though.
interesting.
Could you imagine a life-size trophy or Lego trophy of every single race?
Yeah.
You know, you get the big like steering wheel from Australia. You get the one like white like light
Oh,
up
a
thing
steering
I was gonna say a
wheel.
steering wheel is cool.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I think a Pirelli tire. I don't know if that's too basic, but like they give those out for pole positions.
I think
But I think the steering
Oh,
wheel is
yeah.
really cool.
they already make like rubber tires with that one. I don't think they would make a giant rubber tire but like I think maybe a brick built.
For
$250 for a tire.
You know,
So-
they legit just give you a Pirelli tire at that point. And actually, it wouldn't be $250, but yeah,
It'd be like 400.
yeah.
But like, all
Ah,
right.
we won't talk about it.
But
But
it's all
yeah,
speculation at this point.
I just I got some cool news from my little brother who's
That's
got
awesome.
some good information.
That's
So
awesome.
I always
Follow the Instagram.
I wanted to share. Yeah.
Follow the Instagram. Great. I was looking at it, a little bit here and there, and it's a I like it. It's a good
Yeah, yeah.
it's a good account.
He's got more followers on TikTok, like I said. He's TikTok famous.
Okay.
That's where he built his following. But yeah, he's got some good Lego friends. He's been at Brick Fair, Virginia, and yeah, I mean, he got famous for his Kermit Max, but yeah, he was helping me out because he knows I'm an F1 fan, so he's telling me all the different stuff that he's gotten from his friends.
Will the Bricker.
Will the Bricker.
Give it up. Give it up. Round of applause.
Do you guys want to wrap up with our podium predictions from last week?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, no, let's do it.
I think
guys-
let's throw a wrap up
You
and
guys remember your choices? Because I'll tell you, one person here did really well.
I don't think I did well. I don't think I think
It
I think,
was,
yeah.
You got Mark got Norris. His prediction was Norris, Hamilton, Piastri. And he
Ooh.
got Norris and Piastri right for first and third. That's 2 points, baby.
damn it. I was so close.
Yeah,
I was so
almost
close.
for a
I was
grand
so-
slam.
Look who went from pit to podium.
There you go.
Ooh,
That's
that's
I
a
like it.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad that I got 2 points, man.
I mean,
That's
insane.
amazing. But
I mean, hey, if since you got it, I'll let you send it off. Why not? All right, so.
I'm sending it off.
Yeah, sure, do it,
Mr. 2-pointer.
Mr. Two-Pointer.
This has been the Pit to Podium podcast right here. You can get it on either the U92 website or anywhere you get your podcast. But this has been Pit to Podium on U92, The Moops.